Hello everybody, today we are going to solve question number 54 from Lead Code, and the name of the question is spiral matrix. It's a very simple question. I mean to say it's a very simply explained question, very simple thing, that is we need to print a matrix in a spiral order. So that's all about the question. So it's one of the most asked questions in interviews. So let's see what it tries to say. We have four we have a matrix which is 1 2 3 and 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now we need to print the a matrix in a spiral order, that is we start from here, we print 1 2 3. Okay, I'll write the output array this way. Then we again start printing from here 6 and 9. We print 6 and 9. Then we move from right to left again and we print, since 9 is already printed, we'll print 8 and 7. Alright, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we'll print 8 and 7. I don't know, there is some problem with the 8. Okay, now then we'll print this 4 only. Then we'll print again from left to right and we'll print only 5. That is how we are printing. So what do we think is, we take 4 pointers. Okay, we take 4 pointers, that is left, let's do this. We take a left pointer here, a top pointer here. I'm really sorry, I'm saying this is the left. Okay, this is the top pointer. We take a down pointer here. We point a left out here. Okay, and we point a right out here. These are the 4 directions. These are the 4 turning points where the where we need to turn our pointer and print the matrix. Okay, so this is the 4 the 4 pointers. Then we get this direction. We take a count, that is the direction count. Okay, and then what we do is we keep on counting the direction. Okay, so what do we do is, initially the direction is 0. All right, when the direction is 0, we print the array from left to right. Okay, when the direction is 1, we print the array from top to down. Okay, when the direction is 2, we print the array from right to left. All right, and when the direction is 3, we print the array from down to top. I hope you guys are getting it. So when the direction's value is 1, we'll be printing this way. When the direction's value is 2, we'll be printing this way. When it is 3, it will be printing this way, and similarly when it is 4, it will be printing this way. All right, so we have 4 directions, so 4 points. Now we have fitted the pointers to the the turnings wherever we are turning the array. And one more thing is, once we complete when we print one complete line, what do we do is we increment or decrement the pointer according to the array. All right, I will write the code. Okay, and I will show you. I'll explain you there that what I am trying to say. Okay, so let's move to writing the code. Okay, so initially what do? We initially we take 2 pointers. One is top, which is initialized with 0, and there is a bottom which is initialized with matrix of size of the matrix. All right, then we have a left which is again initialized with 0, and then we have a right which is initialized by the number of columns in the matrix. All right, so that's matrix of 0 dot size. All right, okay, so we take an array. We take a vector which is answer vector, where we store our answer. All right, and we take a direction pointer. which will initially be initialized with 0, and it will check the direction. Now, what do we do is, I'll not write the while here now, I'll explain you about the while later. First, let's what I said is when the direction is 0, all right, what do? We just print from, I said you, we just print from left to right. When direction is 0, we print it this way. So, what do is, we write int I equals to 0 while, I equals to left, I less than equals to right, I plus plus. Alright, and then what do? We just push back. Since we don't have to print here, we'll just push back. We'll push back the answers. That's matrix. Now we keep when we are printing this, I'm showing here. When we are printing one column, so the column is changing, but the row is stagnant. So what do? We keep the row that is fixed, that's the top, and we keep on changing the column, that is I. All right, and once this printing is done, what do? We shift our top pointer downwards. Why? Because for the first time we are going to print this, but second time we cannot take this 3 again. We need to shift our pointer down, and then it will start, we can just count 6 and 9. Every time, I said you that every time we just count one row, we have to shift the pointers accordingly, so that we don't calculate the same value once again. Okay, the edges will be calculated. If you don't move the pointers, similar edges will be calculated more than once. All right, so similarly it's very simple. Okay, once you get the one if condition, you will get the others also. We'll check if else if the direction is equal to 1, what do? We go from top to down. Okay, from top to down. Okay, so what do? We again go for a for loop. Here we'll be having I equals to top, I less than equal to down, bottom. All right, I plus plus. Okay, so see guys, we'll do it -1, otherwise this will go index out of bounds. Please keep in mind, I just saw it, so otherwise we would have got an error. Now else answer will be like push back. For this case, what is happening? The row, the column is stagnant, but the row is changing. All right. So what do? We will keep our row variable, and column is stagnant. The right. All right. See, the right, meaning to say the pointer which was pointing here to this column, that is right. So that is that. And then what do is we move our right pointer a step ahead, so that we don't calculate for this example. Suppose for this example 1, so that we don't calculate 9 again, so we move the pointer towards the left side. Okay, so now we go for the same thing, that is for else if 2, sorry. Same way we have to calculate I equal to right, I greater than equal to left, I minus minus. For direction equal to 3, and I equal to down, I greater than equal to top. I'm so sorry, I'm writing down every time, I don't know why. It used to be bottom. Okay, I minus minus, Then what do? We just push back our answer. Push back. And it's matrix of I left. Okay. And what do? We just shift the left pointer towards the right. After doing this, after all these if loops, what do? We change our direction pointer. We increment our direction. Now, since we just have 4 directions only, like no, there are only top, down, left and right, 4 directions. So what do after incrementing? Okay, like every time we increment a direction, like every time we are incrementing our direction +1, what do so that we can get the values within 1, 2, 3, 4? We'll mod it by 4. All right. So when after, like, going for this one, I mean for this example, suppose, okay, we are moving for 0, it's this 0, 0 mod 4 is 0, then 1 mod 4 is 0, 1, then 2 mod 4 is 2, 3 mod 4 is 3, uh, then 4 mod 4 is again 0. So means, so what happens is we again go back to our initial one. So that we just have 4 directions, right? So we can go back to like we can accordingly, according to the remainder, we can accordingly take up the if condition which is required. This is what it is. Now we just simply return our answer vector. Let's run the code and see if it's working. Oh, sorry. I just did not put the while condition there. I'm sorry. Okay, so the while condition is very simple, that top should be less than down and our left should be less than right. They should not exceed each other. Okay, simple. Let's run it. Let's submit it. Okay, so here is the submission. Thanks for seeing the video. Hope you like it. Bye.